All right, guys, so you haven't seen me in 2023. Doesn't mean I haven't come out here, but not very often. I think it's my third trip out on the water. Have not caught a fish in 23 yet, so that is going to be the goal, to get our first fish of the year. Water temp is up around 49 to 50 out here on the James. Clarity looks decent. I wasn't sure what to expect. We've had a lot of rain. The water's been up and down, so I haven't really been out here in a while. I fished Lake Anna about a week ago and had a pretty standard day out there. Didn't do a whole lot, so we're gonna try to get on the board. With the fish. Are we on? I think we're on, guys. We are on. Gotta get him in. He's barely, I mean, he is literally one hook. Oh, let's go. Let's go. First of the year. Look at that. Look how barely I hooked him right there. Basically skin hooked him. Right on the edge of the mouth. Pop right out. Feels good to go on the board. That one's kind of big headed but real skinny. So it's the first of the year, let's weigh him up. Goodness. All right, guys, 2.60. See official weight on that one. So not a bad start. Like I said, nice mouth on it. Just a kind of a skinny, long one. Real lethargic this time of year, but we'll take it right off that rock jetty. Off she goes. All right, got kind of cloudy conditions, so throw in this more solid color. It's more of a straight shad imitation, no real reflection to it, but good start. Good sign for the day though, because this is definitely how I usually get them. If I catch winter fish, it's usually doing this. So if they're on these, I am pretty comfortable with this technique. You got the tide going out for about another 4 hours, so pretty good tide for us to do this today. So what I try to do is, it can be tough. I haven't been out here that much this year, so it's kind of like there's not a lot of visible real targets. You're trying to find the shelf. So basically this is a lot of mud, and it does drop, and it can drop to like 18 to 20 feet. I'm usually trying to fish maybe 12 to 16 or so. Like right now I'm sitting in 7, and I'm pretty far off the bank, so it's really trying to find the line where it drops off and work it parallel back. That way you're in the kind of the strike zone a lot longer, rather than bringing it directly back towards you. That one smoked it. Guys, I paused it and it hammered it. I don't know if it's big or not, but it is got some, it feels nice. That was a hell of a strike. That's a big fish. That's a big. There we go. That one, it's rare that you can feel them absolutely thump the jerkbait in this time of year. That thing came off that rock jetty and just destroyed it. Look at that, that's a nice one. That was a great bite. Look at that one right there. That's probably a nice, maybe 3.5. Check it out. Just get these grippers to work. .70. That is a nice, healthy one there. Look how thick that one is. Man, that one feels good to get on the board right there. We're gonna go ahead and get the release on this one. That's a nice fish. They are pretty lethargic this time of year, so you sometimes gotta let them sit there and they'll eventually kick off. Here we go, number 2. It's a 2.6 and a 3.7, definitely a solid start. It's kind of like I was saying. The one back there, we got the bite right off of it, and then this second one, so that's 2 for 2. You sometimes hope there'd be more on there. And there may be if I fish them slow enough. I've never been the most patient fisherman, but it's hard to describe that strike. I kind of hit it up. I kind of hit it during, I guess, when I pulled it, because it just, you could feel it latch on. Get back in there. All right, guys, we've pulled back into another pit. Like I said earlier, I think we've probably got a couple bites within the first about 45 minutes. We've gone about an hour and a half or so without a bite yet. We'll try the jerkbait to start, but I've got this chatterbait ready, probably for maybe a couple casts. Down at the edge. Still got the crankbait on. Might need a different depth jerkbait, really. It's not that in here, especially with the tide out, but we'll stick with this for now and see what we can. All right, guys, wasn't a crazy impressive day, but we accomplished the goal. We got our first fish of the year. Caught a couple nice ones on the jerkbait kind of early on. I think that pattern was kind of, the tide was falling, the water was still up a little bit, and that water was up on those jetties, so I think I caught kind of the tail end of the bite. Still got a couple more hours of daylight, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going. I think the wind's really picked up. It's Sunday, kind of just got some stuff to do, but I'm glad that I got a couple on the board. And you can tell it's starting to finally turn a little bit like the fish are, you know, heading into a little pre-spawn mode. Definitely fattening up. Hopefully we can get back out here soon and maybe get on a little bit better bite.